Nobody expected the man in torn, oil-stained clothes to get anywhere near the billion-dollar jet, let alone touch it. But what happened next shocked everyone to silence. Rafiq was used to being ignored. At 42, with a wiry frame, sunburned skin, and hands scarred from years of labor, he worked odd jobs near the airport hangars just to afford food. He slept in a broken-down van and washed his face in a cracked mirror behind the mechanic's shop. But he had something no one saw: genius instincts for machines and a heart that refused to give up. One afternoon, chaos erupted in Hangar 6. A private jet belonging to billionaire investor Charles Warrington had landed for emergency repairs. The top engineers were flown in. The problem was baffling. Something deep in the engine's control system wasn't responding, and replacement parts were hours away. Time meant millions in lost deals. Rafiq, holding a half-eaten piece of naan, wandered closer, curious. He wasn't allowed inside, so he stood behind the fence, quietly observing. The mechanics inside laughed when they noticed him. "Hey, maybe he can fix it with that spoon he's eating with," one shouted. Another chimed in, "Careful, he might smear grease on the jet." Rafiq didn't react. He just kept watching the engine, his mind racing. Then he saw it, a slight misalignment in the valve actuator, something the diagnostics couldn't catch, but his trained eye had. He stepped closer and spoke up gently. "Excuse me, I think I know what's wrong." The laughter returned, louder this time. "Oh, really? You fix jets now?" But Charles, the owner, overheard. Unlike his team, he wasn't laughing. He stared at Rafiq and for some reason nodded. "Give him 5 minutes," he ordered. "Let's see what the man can do." Stunned silence followed. Rafiq was handed a toolbox, but he refused it. Instead, he walked to the jet, climbed carefully, and pulled the metal spoon from his pocket. Everyone gasped. Using the curve of the spoon, he carefully nudged a stubborn actuator back into position, exactly 0.2 millimeters. Then, using the spoon's handle, he tapped around the jammed pressure valve. Within minutes, the diagnostics began blinking green. The engine hummed, fully restored. Everyone stared, speechless. One engineer whispered, "That should have taken hours." Charles walked over, eyes wide. "Who are you?" Rafiq smiled softly. "Just a mechanic who loves what he does." The next day, photos of Rafiq went viral. Media outlets ran the headline, "Poor man fixes jet with a spoon. Billionaire offers him a dream job." Charles kept his promise. Rafiq was offered a full-time position, a home, and something more: dignity. And the same people who mocked him? They now asked for his autograph. Sometimes brilliance comes wrapped in grease with a spoon in hand.